Right then guys, Lambretta Vlog Time. Come for a little bears along this pretty tight little country road thing. I've been down here once before, but I can't remember where it takes us, and it was a while ago, so I'm not actually sure where we're going to end up, but we're doing it. Not been much going on, to be honest, I can report. Just been busy with other shit. It was the bank holiday, so I went out and had a few, police up ahead. Oh, well spotted, wasn't it? Went out and had a few beers. Did a bit of messing about with the carb the other day. Trying to make it not give as much spit back, as they call it, at low revs, which sort of indicates it's a bit rich, running a bit rich at low revs. So tried to sort of tune that out by I actually fitted a smaller atomizer, which is the thing that the needle goes into in in carburetors that have a needle in, and it sort of governs the delivery of fuel, how much can pass up there. So I changed it for like a thinner one because I just basically wanted to make it leaner, and it did indeed make it leaner, but it made it too lean basically straight away. And I could just hear that, just from experience, knowing what to listen for. The main indicator of that was, oh shit, the main indicator of that was the fact that when you closed off the throttle, it took ages for it to sort of return back to ticking over speed, and it usually drops down quite quickly, or you want it to drop down fairly quickly. So I could tell straight away that it had made it too lean. So after that, I wanted to get out, to be honest, and just sort of put it all back together and went out. And I sort of left it at that, but then I was thinking about it. And now that I think about it a bit more, what I should have done was put a thinner one of those atomizers in, but then a slightly richer needle. So one that was like, well, I think it'd be a bit fatter to make it richer. I'm not sure, you'd have to look at a needle chart for that. I'm using Del Auto stuff, by the way, is what I'm referring to. I've got a Del Auto PHBH 28 carbs, a 28mm PHBH carb. They do like different thicknesses of needle and different sort of tapers on them, you know, length from the full size of the needle to the point, how long that tapers and stuff, which all sort of tweaks and varies the way that the fuel gets delivered. I sort of changed that for such a, you know, changing an atomizer size to a leaner one is such a big jump, and I forgot that there were, you know, various stages in between that could be adjusted and played with, sort of things such as moving the needle position, like up or down when it's in its stationary position, or like changing the needle itself, because I didn't really give it enough thought, to be honest. But I have got a richer needle, and like I say, if I put the leaner atomizer in with the richer needle, effectively that should just be one tiny fraction leaner than what I've got now, as opposed to what I did was had a lean-ish needle in there, and the massive jump to the smaller atomizer size. What's this guy doing? So I think it was probably just too big a jump, and I didn't really give it enough thought. But I am now. So I think I'm going to do that. I did want to have a go at that earlier, but it's been absolutely crazily windy, like I say. So might have to leave it for another day, but I'll do a video when I do that, so you can sort of see what I'm doing and hopefully understand what I'm talking about better than you may do now. So we'll see how that goes. It's fine generally, it's just at really low revs, like I say, you get like a bit of bogginess before it sort of picks up and gets into the revs and into the power band. So what I'm trying to do is widen the power band by setting it up correctly. It's a really complex area, is carbs, and how to set them up, and what different things mean when you change things, sorry, and what you can expect to happen, and how to identify what is happening. It takes quite a lot of experience, loads more than I've got, but this is just my basic experience tells me, you know, certain stuff. I'm going to go up here because I've never been up here in my life. You know, and it tells you certain stuff. But one essential tip for when you're doing out with a carb and you're trying to set something up or change something is to only change one thing at one time. So if you're going to put a smaller atomizer in, just do that and see what happens. Don't do that and change the needle in one move, because you don't know if that's going to make it better or worse, if you know what I mean. It's better just to change one variable at any one time, so you can keep track basically of what you're doing and what you've done, and more importantly, like how to undo what you've already done. If you make a move and it's a bad one, if you've only changed one thing, it's simpler, just swap it straight back out. If you've changed two things, then you've got a couple more things to do, haven't you? Just do it one thing at a time, see if it has the effects that you're looking for, or indeed just see what effect it has at all. And it's easier to track, you know, retrace your steps sort of thing back from just doing one thing at a time. Is the point I'm making anyway. We better stop, don't we? So I'm just going to get on with my exploring and just call it a day for this vid. Thanks to everyone who subscribed and all that as usual, and leaving comments and stuff. Someone's beeping. You know, it's really nice. So there you go. Alright, thanks for watching and I'll see you later.